Everybody, and welcome to Paper Crafting with Tammy. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. It is awesome to see you here. I have a great project for us today that we're going to start on in just a minute. If you haven't done it yet, take a minute and hit that big red subscribe button so you see what else I've got for you next time, and let's get started. Hey paper crafting friends, thanks for joining me today. I want to start by sharing a few pages that I've made so far for my next calendar. And then I'm going to go through the process that I use, and I'm going to go ahead and create my September page right along with you today. So my calendars, when I start creating them, I always start with June. That was the very first Kiwi Club Kit, and that was the first time I did it. So it's kind of funny. My calendars, I start with the June and I work my way forward from there. So this will be June. This is actually going to be my 2022 calendar. My 2021 calendar is done and ready for pictures. So there's the June one. This is July. So this was created with the July 2020 Kiwi Club Kit. That one is August of 2020. And then this is where I'm going to create the September. So as you can see, when I flip to a new page, it's got this box in here. I don't love it, so usually the first thing I do is find a way to cover that, either with a white strip or maybe some pattern paper, depending on what I'm doing. But I want to show you the palette that I've picked out for this particular project, and then I'll grab some templates and start designing. So this is out of that sunflower kit that was the September 2020 Kiwi Club Kit. I know I want to use some of this deep blue with the white dot. I absolutely love that paper. I have a little bit of the sunflower paper left, so I'm going to bring that in. I thought maybe these two sentiment cards, they match really well with what I want to play with. So either one or both of those. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to pull in both of these yellows or just one of them, but they actually both match really well with that sunflower. And then there's a couple of light blues that I have left from what I've played with the kit so far. So I have both of those that I could pull in. And then this is just a piece of paper from my stash. It's a light blue also, and it's got kind of a metallic sheen. So I thought I might want to pull in a little bit of that. We'll see. So that's what I'm going to be playing with. I've got the templates here that came with the kit. So I'll get those opened up and I'll grab some ideas and get something laid out. All right, so I went ahead and laid out a basic layout for this calendar page. And I will tell you, I often challenge myself when I'm doing a calendar page to bring in templates that I haven't played with in a while. It just gets them like to the front of my mind and helps me remember what I have and, I don't know, get a little bit more creative if I've kind of fallen into a bit of a rut. So one of the things that I haven't used in a while are my rings. And this paper made me think about that idea of just bringing in kind of the playfulness of some circles. So I'm going to be using this on this layout somehow, so I thought that this would be kind of a fun tie-in. The other thing I haven't used in a while is streamers. So I went ahead and pulled out the streamers. I've been in this mood with this kind of block. I've been using the banner templates for it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on that idea, but I'm going to use the streamers and that with that different shape at the bottom. And then I also pulled out a Jason Lane border. I've got 2A and 2B here. Right now, the way this is designed, this is coming down under the, where it would be covering up the days of the week. And obviously I don't want that. I'll be pushing that template up and making it a little bit shorter than it is. So that's my basic idea. I know I have a sentiment card that I want to use here. So what I found is this tiny notations. This is 7T. It goes really well over this sentiment, but still keeps kind of a bit of a floral shape. And maybe I could add some leaves or something if I want, but that's going to go somewhere over here. And then I always like to bring in some templates from this month's kit. So the other sentiment card I had was this one that says love, and it fits really well on the pocket. So I think that'll be a fun little accent that I can kick on, like kind of over here potentially. And last but not least, this really fun sunflower that came with this month's kit and the center are both really beautiful. Maybe, you know, just an add-on up here at the top or something like that. I'm going to see how that goes as I make paper choices and put it together. So that's the basic idea. I'm going to start making some paper substitutions and I'll show you how that goes. Just wanted to take a second to share a quick cutting tip with the rings. If you have been on my channel for a while, you've seen this, but I am using 3 different ring sizes on this particular layout. So I want to make sure that I do not use more paper than I need to. So I can trace my largest ring, put my next size down right in the middle, and then the final size here. I actually am going to just have this one peeking out, this middle one peeking out the side. So I don't even need to worry about cutting that center. Okay. When I go to cut these, I can start with that outer circle, no problem, and get it cut from the larger sheet. And then go ahead and cut right through and into the inside ring. I don't ever try to use an X-Acto knife when I'm doing this or anything like that to get those middle cuts, because you're always going to be tucking a ring behind something else. So you can just tuck that little cut part behind and not worry about it. So this is what I mean. So I can just go right through the ring and go ahead and start around on that line. So just a quick tip. I'll go ahead and finish this and then be back with my other paper choices. Alrighty, I got all of those paper cuts made. So I'm going to start substituting them in and show you how things turned out. So I started with a really pretty light yellow for covering up that part of the calendar that I'm not real crazy about. And the template piece, let's see, which one was this? The Jason Lane 2A. Remember I told you I was going to cut it a little shallower than it is, because I want that to sit just above those days of the week. So that'll go there. When I cut that Jason Lane 2A and 2B, I went ahead and left the top piece the normal size, and that's going to go up there at the top. And the rings I wanted to make out of that real fun blue paper that already has the real playful circles on it. And I had shown you how to cut those in the easiest way so that you're not worried about cutting through the paper. It's absolutely fine. You can see it's going to end up hidden behind a photo mat for this one, and on this one it's going to be hidden behind this streamers template. I carried this light yellow right up to the top by cutting this streamers template with it. Now I want to show you on here, because I knew that the top was going to be covered up, I didn't even bother to cut those little pieces out of it. I just left it straight because it's going to be tucked right underneath that template. Okay. So that one goes like that. I also did this photo mat out of that light yellow. I just wanted this to be a really bright, summery page. Okay. I love this dark blue with the white dots. I almost left it out, and then I decided that it would actually be really cute for the photo mats here, and just tie in that dark blue that's popping up in this really pretty sunflower paper. I created the pocket from that sentiment card that says love. And I did go ahead and add the stitching. I just used a Sharpie to go around the outside edge. It's just a dark blue Sharpie. I didn't do the stitching on the pocket that comes across because that would have gone right through the design. But I love that little pocket, so cute. For down here where I had the tiny notations, I've got this sentiment that says sunshine and smiles cure everything. And I thought, you know, it's going to be kind of neat when I go to put this together. This calendar will actually be put together with pictures from the year that we're in now. And that's going to be something important to be remembering as we're thinking back on all this kind of crazy quarantine time, and for me trying to be in school and the challenges that presents with teaching right now. That'll be a good reminder. I did save this bright yellow paper. I will tell you, originally I had cut this streamers template out of it, and I love the way it looked, but I really wanted this bright yellow flower up here, and that just would have been too much. I cut the center out of just a deep navy to match these photo mats, and again carry that color across the page. But then I decided I wanted a little fun center, and I just did a little punch out of that really fun geometric paper. So that is how this calendar page came together. Now, if you're not a calendar person, this would make a really easy one-page layout if you're somebody who likes to do single pages, or maybe the front page of an album or the back page of an album, that kind of thing. So hopefully you got some fun ideas today and enjoyed creating along with me, and I would love to see you next time. You guys have a super day. Bye-bye.